morning, everybody. This is Pete from Pete on the AT. Hope you all slept well. I slept pretty well last night. I was pretty excited about that night's sleep. It's day 14 of my Appalachian Trail through hike. Had a real pleasant evening with the folks around the shelter. It was interesting because usually there's probably 15 plus people at a shelter, and last night there was only 5. And sometimes you see new faces, sometimes you have seen faces that you've seen over the last few days. There was me and 4 other guys at this shelter, all of whom I've seen before. But I'm like, why aren't there more people? Well, I know why now. Because going down to the shelter was, a half-mile hike down, and then coming up was almost 3/4 of a mile coming up, and it was really steep. So now I know why it's not that popular of a shelter, because it's so far off the trail. Usually the shelters are anywhere from 25 yards to maybe 100 yards off the main trail. But this one was really a slog down and a brutal slog up. So just so you know, that's the Seiler Bald shelter. So just, if you don't mind doing that extra miles, and it definitely warms you up in the morning coming out of there. So today I'm going to dedicate this day to somebody from Chantilly High School, where I went to high school. And John Winfield asked me to dedicate today to Rich Romine and his wife Tracy. Rich just lost Tracy to cancer about, I think, 3 weeks ago maybe. Anyway, Rich and John were good friends. I think they were classmates, and Tracy also went to Chantilly. So I'm going to dedicate my day to Tracy, and I'm also going to be thinking about Rich and his family. And I'll start off with a rosary dedicated to Tracy, and then I'll pray for her soul along the trail. All right, better get going. It's supposed to start raining at 2 o'clock, so I'm going to try to get to the next shelter by then. I don't think I'll make it, but I'm going to try. So I was in a crevice on that mountain over there, and I've been going up 4 miles to get here. I'm crossing this road. This is a fire tower road, actually, similar to the one that I have at home, but instead of walking on the road, I get to go straight up. And I think there's Waya Bald fire tower up there somewhere. Waya Bald. So I might stop there and have a little bite to eat. Okay, I don't know if you can see that. We're about 5 miles into the hike, and we've got another 8 or so to go, and that's up and over that mountain right there. Okay, so this is a lookout tower on the top of this place called Waya Bald. And it's the very top of the mountain that I showed you earlier in the day. The Waya is Cherokee for wolf, in case you guys don't speak Cherokee. I just read that on the information plaque. And the CCC started this in 1935, and as a lookout tower, it's a very, very popular destination. But I'm going to show you what it looks like and the views. Wow, it's really, really, really windy up here. Oh, wow. Right there. And this is the view. I can't imagine how many miles first daffodils that I've seen bloomed this high on the mountain. I saw some when we were in town, but this reminds me of my home where the daffodils, I'm sure, are bloomed already. Hey everyone, I'm on mile 11 and a half, and got the last mile and a half up this mountain to the shelter. The wind has really picked up. We're supposed to get some crazy rain. I know it's coming, so I'm trying to get to the shelter. I don't know if it's, sorry for the jiggling. I'm just going over a log, but I don't know exactly when the rain is going to hit. Some people said 2 o'clock, some people said 5 o'clock. This shelter is a very small shelter. It's just a 6-person shelter, and so I've just been kind of busting my ass to get to it. I don't necessarily like staying in shelters, except tonight is supposed to be really heavy rain, and it's supposed to rain all night and then most of the day tomorrow. So if I can get to the shelter and at least have, you know, a roof over my head tonight, that's what I'm looking to do. But it's been a real scramble to try to get up here, and like I said, the last mile and a half is pretty steep. All right, I'll catch up with you in just a minute. Okay, well, the rain's coming and it's starting to drizzle. Just got to camp maybe 15-20 minutes ago. Got some water, got things spread out. It's a little shelter, real small. It's probably the smallest shelter that I've been to so far. We've got 4 people. Somebody's, I think, coming as well, so it might be super jammed in here. But just want to give you an idea of, you know, what it's like. I don't know, did I show you the water source? It's pretty cool. Just a little trickle out of that rock, and it's right in just a little PVC pipe. It's worked out perfect. But it's going to start raining, and it's going to rain all night and most of the day tomorrow as well.